So all I can do is keep fighting to the finish. But the odds that a chain would break in the race that matters more than any other, they are terribly low. The winner is going to be Chad Wienen. Hetrick can be happy he went out a champion by winning the final moto of the season, but he will be handing over his #1 plate. Joel Hetrick wins the second moto here at Loretta's.
I've raced for so long that I hate losing, and when I was so close to winning, and I know the feeling of winning that championship, and now I know what it feels like to have it taken away from me. So it was a tough couple weeks, and then you see online, it couldn't go online basically because I have my fans, Chad has his fans, the other riders have their fans, but it was like people were kind of talking bad, making memes, talking crap basically, and that's the kind of stuff that's hard to see after such a crappy ending to a great season, what it could have been for me. So people just don't understand. I mean, that social media stuff gets to you, but I kind of just put it behind me, and I've been down here slaying away ever since, and basically I never stopped training because I was so mad about the situation. So it just fired me up more than anything, and to see the naysayers talking all that crap, to me that just fires me up, and I really hope that I can back it up this year. I mean, I have some crazy goals that I'm not going to share right now, but you'll hear them at Daytona. It's going to be an interesting season, and I'm putting a lot of work in to not lose races. So it's going to be tough for everyone, including myself, and put not a lot of pressure, but a lot of workload on myself with the new baby and Carly being here with me. It's different, and you can't always do exactly what you want, but she's been allowing me to do a lot of work, and a lot of work that's going to matter in the long run. So I think it's going to pay off. It's going to be a good time. got some new plans for the 19 season. You know, normally a lot of guys are strictly MX. Wesley Wolf does MX and GNCC, and I raced 2 GNCCs last year, and I really had a good time doing it. And I think it's only going to help me be better on the quad. And if it doesn't, if it takes away from MX, then you know I gotta do what's best and just focus on motocross. But for this time, right now, going down, I'm going to race South Carolina first, and you know, try to make as many as I can. I'd really like to get a top 10 spot. So GNCC guys, the pro guys, you better get ready because there's a moto guy coming into town. Fatherhood it's insane. Carly's here with me, and I wanted her to, you know, be here. I don't want to miss anything with Ev. I want to see everything she does first. You know, I don't want to see it on FaceTime. I want her to be right with me. So we made the choice to bring her down and bring the whole family down, and it's been interesting. It's really fun. It's really tough. The nights, you know, even though Carly does majority of the work and she's a super mom lately with staying up all night and letting me sleep and doing what I can to be fresh in the morning, it's still, when she wakes up in the middle of the night, I wake up. So, you know, that kind of takes away from sleep, but it doesn't take away from, you know, my motivation and drive to do better, because when they're out the track with me and I'm riding and I see them standing on the track, it's like, why don't I go harder? You know, I'm trying to win for them, and it just changed my whole, you know, view on life. Basically, like I want to be the best person I can be, the best rider I can be. So that's definitely a lot of motivation for that. But it's a crazy experience at the same time. Yesterday I was just playing with Ev, and she's sitting there smiling, screaming at me, and that's the kind of stuff I don't want to miss. That's cool. So it's definitely. It's tough, but it's a beautiful thing at the same time. So if you guys follow me on Instagram or any social media, you probably have noticed the team has made the decision to switch up some gear, some goggles, helmets, you know, some parts on the bikes. You can probably see it, the ODI stuff. It's changing. It's not dramatic changes, but it's a change for the sport. And I think it's cool. You know, maybe it'll bring, you know, some more eyes to us. It's a lot different changing all this stuff, but I'm getting used to it. It's going to be a good year. I think it's a lot of new stuff, a lot of new faces, and it's a team effort, and I'm really liking how it's all coming together for this 2019 season. I just wanted to explain to everyone about, you know, how I felt on the chain deal. In my eyes, it panned out the worst possible way it could, but 17 won the championship, 18 lost the championship. Not ideal, but you know, now I know both ways. I know how it is to win, I know how it is to lose. It really sucks to lose, so I'm gonna try to win the next one.